of are your schools?
Okay. Talagang nakaalang.
Oh,
Okay.
syempre.
Actually, ma'am, um, actually, ma'am and Sir Chris, STEM is a curriculum
Mm-mm.
based on the idea of educating students and for specific disciplines, which is what are these? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics into an interdisciplinary and applied approach. So ito po yung revolutionary method of teaching the math and science. And then they incorporate it to technology and engineering. And they making it available in a regular curriculum. Children as young as 5 years old. So ito po, by creating the method, what is this method for anong naiintindihan ng bata from 5 years old
Mm-mm.
onwards for this method discipline, ito pa yung tinuturo sa kanila yung tinatawag na critical thinking, problem solving, exploration, creativity, discovery, and necessitate that student to stay actively involved in order to find a solution. So, iyan po yung apat na yan. Ito po yung major subjects natin na math, science, and so on. Sa normal classroom, individual subject ito.
Mm-mm.
And then me, as students before, pag sinabing math, takot na takot. Ayoko na.
Mm-mm.
Numbers,
Oo.
Yeah,
even
I know the feeling.
I hate numbers. I don't want it. So, what the STEM can do, they develop those soft skills that so many careers need. Kasi even in our college degree, iba pa rin yung science, iba pa rin yung math, iba pa rin, hindi sila magkakasamang apat
Mm-mm.
na in-involve STEM.
Yeah.
So, many careers, those skills and that many careers, hindi yan itinuturo. But, and the STEM itself, pag meron ka niyan, nag-elevate yung knowledge mo in so many things. Bata. So in STEM classes, they develop those soft skills that so many careers need, that in so many students lack. Yung mga hindi nakakuha ng STEM, yun, wala silang ganong creativity. So skills like communication skills, problem solving, critical thinking, creative analysis, those are the things na i-develop inside that STEM. That STEM curriculum. So, marami pong benefit for school. Why? Kasi pag ang school, they embrace the STEM curriculum. They will stay current. Magkakaroon sila ng excellent students.
Mm-mm.
Iyon naman yung purpose ng mga schools, right? Magkaroon estudyante na talagang magbibigay ng pride sa kanila because it will give them, it will lift the standard of. So the students, it allows to become innovative, and then it helps them to make a difference. It fosters and benefits from creativity. Kasi yun ang beauty ng STEM. They will become creative. They can think not as a normal students na nag-aral lang ng science, math. So pag meron silang STEM, it can even, they can get a job right after K-12. Automatic yon, that it promotes quality education. That is naman for the school. International baccalaureate school. Yan K-12. So pag ang Filipino school, may K-12 na. So much na yon.
Yeah.
Magiging,
We have
hindi na
K-12
sila-
already, di ba? In the Philippines?
No, ma'am. There are schools na may resistance sila na hindi pa mag-K-12. But right now in UAE, they are required to have this K-12.
Mm.
It is the STEM is one of the requirements for them to be approved na magkaroon ng K-12. So these students, it prepares them to a college curriculum. Anything from the backbone nila. Kaya maski na anong courses gusto nila, and those students naman na ayaw na hindi kayang magkaroon ng college degree after the K-12, they can get a job outright because from the business, nire-require na ngayon ang STEM knowledge for newly graduate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like experience.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving them experience in the field that they
Yeah.
want to work in the future.
Oo.
Either continue studying in college or get a job straight away.
Yeah. So parang specialization yun,
Mhm.
Chris, no? Without taking a college degree yet, 'di ba? Kasi yung vice president natin, I remember she was telling na nagrereklamo daw yung daughter niya dahil inabot nga daw nung K-12. So sabi nung vice president natin, well, it's an experiment that we think will help also the Filipino students. Kaya kung isasali natin yung STEM, 'di ba, dito sa K-12 ng Pilipinas, at sabi mo nga dyan sa UAE, you're trying to apply it also, which is a big help, 'di ba? And
Yes.
it really prepares our students in their future na kahit wala pa silang big diplomas, they can already start working. Do you get it,
Yes.
Chris? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
get it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Actually, to be honest, when I started writing about K-12
Mhm.
students, and then I showed it to my husband. He told me, why? What is the remaining two years of your educational background?
Mhm.
Hindi lahat sila K-12, di ba?
Yeah.
Tayo lang naman ang hindi. So, lahat, the rest, even Europe, UAE, International Baccalaureate,
Mm.
the backbone is K-12. It's not K-10 until K-10.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Ikaw, Chris, meron tayo niyan, 'di ba, dito sa Europe. Kaya nga nagtataka yung other countries. 18 ka, ngayon ka pa nag-graduate ng high school, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi they don't understand katulad nung panahon natin. Engineer mo, lock na, grade 6, 6 na taon, di ba? And then, high school, 4 years, di ba? And then, college ka na kagad. So, if you cannot afford to go to college, hindi ka makakagraduate, hindi ka makakapagtrabaho. Ano mapapala mo kung high school graduate ka lang, di ba? Oh, wala. Janitor ka lang. Baka hindi ka pa matanggap. Ang hirap-hirap maghanap ng trabaho.
Kaya nga maganda itong program na to.
Oo, pero kung may STEM ka, kahit di ka pa pala nagkakaroon ng college diploma, may pagmamalaki ka na, I have specialty in mathematics, di ba? Field of science. So, applicable din pala ito maski dun sa mga K-12 students natin. Paano naisip, ikaw mismo, Engineer Schoenberg, paano mo naisip na yung Kiwi mag-provide ng K-12 services sa mga schools natin? Ano pumasok sa isip mo? Bakit? Naisip mo ba yun na siguro out of your own observation, ano?
Kasi po, hanggang K-10 lang eh. Then I've noticed na bakit kaya walang ano. Because in Singapore, I used to work with K-12.
Hmm.
So, pero matagal na yun. That was about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, meaning, matagal ang K-12 talaga, hindi kaya ni-adopt ng Filipino. So, nung last year, I was really happy when they said na, sige, i-experiment natin yung K-12 because I believe that it really helped the educational standard of Filipino schools. So, naisip ko, dahil wala nga silang K-10, hanggang K-10 lang, I felt the necessity of providing the K-11 and K-12. So, what I did, I looked for a partner with modular and syllabus expertise. So, iyon yung hinanap ko, at least with baccalaureate background. Kasi in UAE, you need to be professional to supply, especially in education. So, when I found one, I started talking to the and they like it, and I like it too. And not only that, Kiwi, I am so happy and I like it because Kiwi will be the accessories to expand the horizon of Filipino schools, and Filipino education. And then, pag meron na silang K-12 curriculum, hindi na sila behind. Pare-pareho na tayo ng pinag-aaralan from the International Baccalaureate and our curriculum. You know, my daughter, she went to British school when she was grade 3, grade 4.
Yeah.
Then, nung naging client ko yung PEPS, yung Emirates, PEPS, Philippine Emirates Private School, ito lang ang kaunang-unahang may K-12 na inapprove ng ADEC, ng Education na Abu Dhabi Educational Council, and DepEd right now. So, pinasok ko din si Fiona. And I told Fiona, look, I want you to be aware that Filipino standards and gradings are not easy. It's a tough one. Baka mas sa British curriculum na talagang easy lang.
Yes.
Na, nagtatop siya from the whole grade 3, grade 4, nagtatop siya as top 1. So, ito ngayon nangangamot siya.
Galing, ano? Oo.
You know, so, yung PEPS right now, which is my benchmark, kasi silang unang-unang na-approve for K-12. Nauna sila from, actually, as far as I know, sila pa lang ang na-approve. So, nandiyan si Fiona, which is, I can see from my daughter, talagang hirap siya. So, it just mean na talagang maganda ang curriculum ng PEPS. I know, kasi from talagang nag-excel ang bata pag binitawan nila. Kaya, so sabi ko, I want to provide them the best the best curriculum na kayang i-provide ng Kiwi because they are my benchmark. And the principal is such a brilliant person. You know, she's very ambitious and she wanted her name is Miss Tabukal. She's very brilliant. She wanted to become always the first kasi importante sa kanya ang knowledge ng bata bago nila bitawan. So that gives me an inspiration of giving her and supporting her activities or yung kanyang desire na magbigay ng more knowledge to the children, to the students.
Wow.
Kaya yun po yung ano namin. So I just expand the horizon of Filipino school, Filipino education. I'm not saying na hindi maganda ang standard ng Philippines. But let's face it, Philippines hanggang K-10 lang siya. So now na nag-advance na ng onte na may K-12 na.
Yeah. Well, since 2011 pa lang naman kasi yung K-12 natin eh. The president, it was President Aquino who signed it into law in 2013. Na nag-add na nga 'di ba ng 3 years sa basic curriculum natin sa Pilipinas. And then some students, they disagree because they said imbes na college na sila, they still have to stay. Kasi nga, di ba, sa new K-12 curriculum guide natin, it requires all Filipino students to have 1 year of kindergarten, 6 years of elementary schooling, grade 1 to 6, di ba? And then 4 years of junior high, and then grade 7 to 10, plus 2 years of senior high school. Kaya napahaba. You see, Chris? Oo. That's why when Chris also studied in the Philippines, he lost eh. Di ba, Chris?
Yeah, well, my experience was I came from grade 6 in Belgium, and then I went to first year high school in the Philippines, and it was so different.
It was so
for example,
different.
they were already with X2, blah blah blah. You know, X is equal to blah blah blah. I wasn't even there yet in 6th grade in Belgium. We never learned that. So I jumped from fractions to that without even knowing what is X. To me, X was still a letter. So,
Sana may STEM na nun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But actually, yeah, the year after that,
yeah.